Hello, Slicksters. We are back with our 4th episode of Undead. And as you can see, the zombies are doing a great job at babysitting. Anyway, why don't we get into all that this episode has to give us? And without any further ado, I'm gonna hit you with that intro. Alright, Slicksters, we are home and ready to go. And looking a little close, looks like it is vegetable season, so we can grow. I love that. And we don't have much money, only $344. So I got a few people on the paintings, then we can sell them. And I really need to get a tub on the upstairs part here because I need to be able to wash my dog. And it looks like the dog is sick, so somebody's going to have to chance taking this dog to the clinic. During the apocalypse, I don't even know if anybody's surviving there. Alright, looks like everybody's touching up their skills a little bit. And Lynn is in the shower right now, but when she's done, I'm going to get her to come out here and tend to the garden. Alright, y'all, and I decided I'm going to fertilize the garden, and we're going to fertilize it with mushrooms, seeing we got a lot more of them.
In the meantime,
looks like Roger and Judy are over there talking. I'm curious what they're talking about. I just have a question, Judy, and I've really got to ask you. Have you heard anything new? Anything that could get us closer? Any resources? Somewhere we could get food? Maybe entertainment? I don't know. Anything. Guns, ammo, medical supplies. Anything. I don't know. Maybe I have heard of something. But even if I did, why would I share it with you? Well, because with Cham gone, you and I both know there's nobody else in this house that's qualified to help in missions other than my father. And you've got about the slightest chance in hell of convincing him you have a great idea and resource. You have a point. Look, kid, I found this place. They got beds there, apparently. Not much. I mean, they got a TV, some sources we could find outside, bring back with us, you know, maybe some plants, maybe a gun if we get lucky. But the best part about being there, they have a fridge and a stove that works. We can use it, cook up quite a few meals, bring them home, everybody enjoy food for a while. To me, it just sounded like a for sure place. Great. So when do we talk all the details? I'll get back with you on that, kid. Sure you will. Hey, son, the dog's pretty sick. Think I'm gonna go ahead and take him to the vet. Do you want to come along with me? Dad, why don't you allow Tabitha and I to go? I mean, we're close to adulthood. We both got guns and ammo. Because although you all may be maturing, you're very much so still children. Dad, when will you ever be able to trust my mindset if you never let it go off on its own? Farewell, son. Please be safe. You're the only son I got. Alright, cool beans. And so Roger's just gonna go upstairs, tell Tabitha, hey, we're taking the dog to the vet. And be on their way, really. And as we can see, Roger has a boost of confidence. Alright, we went upstairs. She's just standing out in the front yard. So we're going to go ahead and tell Tabitha, hey, we're taking the dog to the vet. We're going to make sure they get their ammo and their inventories. And I'll meet you at the vet, guys. See you there. Okay, Slicksters, we are finally back. Unless it's the vet or the hospital, you'll be stuck in your town. And I'll go ahead and adjust the rules around for that too. Roger's already inside. He's going ahead and signing up Princess to get seen today. And afterwards, he'll have a little chat with Tabitha. A vet will be with you soon to examine and treat your sick pet. Please be patient. How's it been going with you? I told Dad that I didn't need him to come with me, and me and you could handle this on our own. I thought you'd be pretty proud of me. Pride isn't what I'm feeling at all, actually, right now. Being stuck around a whole bunch of uptight people who have no idea what it is that we're going through back home. Let's hurry up and get out of here. And just as they were having that conversation, it's a zombie. But I'm nervous because that zombie is way too close to Princess. Why don't we call her inside? And we have our guns on us. We were in a whole different town. I was not expecting this. She dodged a bullet. All right, Princess. Get inside with us before we have to hurt somebody. And right now, they're inside just waiting on the vet to call them. All right, and it looks like the vet is calling us over. And here I am thinking we're the only town impacted by this zombie apocalypse. But obviously, by what we see right here, that's not true. And we've actually been given a different doctor now who's going to take care of Princess for us. So why don't we go ahead and follow them inside? There's some waiting chairs right here in the corner. And Tabitha and Roger are going to go ahead and sit over here while they take care of Princess. Alright, it's asking us, it looks like Princess has mild rhinitis. Which treatment option would you prefer? We're going to go with the basic treatment, seeing that it's $150. Oh, wow. And we done went ahead and paid for treatment. And guess what? While we were paying for treatment, the water company shut our water off to the house. I wish we knew that before we paid this bill. The dog indeed has a sickness, but nothing that some quick medicine couldn't fix. Great, so we'll be out of here in no time. And I'll be able to go home and tell my dad how we succeeded in getting the dog taken care of. Alright, and it looks like Princess is done. And we are pretty much good to go. But before we go, actually, inside of the waiting room, inside of this fridge, I think is like medical supplies for dogs. And even though we don't have any money, of course, we know we have paintings we've been working on. We can sell those. We can have the money for our water bill while still being able to get some dog medicine. So let's look and see what they got. Alright, and there's a ton of different treats. I'm looking for more so like the wellness treat. I'm going to get 2 of those. Yeah, and that's all I want was 2 wellness treats. So I'm going to buy 2 of those for Princess. And it looks like with their treatment, they chose to put a cone over her head. So she looks all down and depressed about it. It's okay, Princess. You'll feel better after a while. Roger is trying to give her a pep talk, but she's not feeling it. She's dirty. She needs a bath. We got to buy a tub. We got to pay bills. This apocalypse is not being too friendly to us. So why don't we go ahead and have Tabitha and Roger head home, and we can call Princess home once we get home. Alright, Slicksters, we are back. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the front door and get everybody inside. And as you can see in the corner, we only have $77. So I want to see what I can sell and what we can get to get these bills paid. Because they're going to come repost some stuff if we don't. Alright, Slicksters, everybody's home inside the gate. I'm going to go ahead and lock her up. I'm going to go downstairs and see what's going on before we start looking into inventories and selling some things. And Roger was hoping to talk to his dad when he got home, but obviously his dad is asleep. So we're just going to have to continue that conversation tomorrow. He's hungry, so why don't we go ahead and look into our inventory, get him some fruit and vegetables, have him take a shower. And the only other person up is Tabitha. It says she's getting ready to shoot a zombie. She's supposed to be locked in the gate, not able to get out. Great, she's not able to succeed it because she can't get out. I was about to say, I usually try my best to keep my Sims safe, even when they're too dumb to keep themselves safe. Okay, so Tabitha finished this picture. I'm going to go ahead and get her to sell it. We're going to see what it's worth. $157. That helps us out. Okay, and we're going to check her inventory. See if she has anything else that we could sell. All the people who's awake, which is just her and Roger. But she's about to go to bed because she's tired. Okay, in her inventory, there's nothing that can be sold. And let's go ahead and get her into a bed. And Tabitha's on her way to sleep. I was just looking around town, seeing this zombie walking next to this lady. Was just curious if he was going to get her or not.
A few moments later.
Well, that zombie passed out, so it looks like we answered the question. He won't be biting anybody anytime soon. I wonder about the other end. What's going on? Nothing. Oh well. Now y'all, the camera in the game directs me when there is like a bite going on. And what's the chances that the guy we saw earlier got the lady that I said he might get? The pregnant lady. They love these pregnant ladies this season. You know what? It's like a 2-for-1 special for them. Oh no! Do y'all see that huge bite on the side of her neck? And this is the girl that we met at the gym that time. No, the one that we said was being nosy when she was just checking on us and telling us not to listen to her brother. She just got bit. The game was skipping when it came to the actual bite. I didn't get to see the actual bite, but just to know that she was bit is like, wow. I feel so bad for her. She was mad cool, but hey, you gotta be protected out here in these streets. And coming back to our own people, it looks like Roger has completely passed out on the ground. Why don't we get him downstairs to his bed? How'd it go out there tonight, Roger? It went fine, Dad. I'm just a bit tired. I promise we'll talk about it tomorrow. It was great. Everything was great. Fine, son. Yes, we'll talk tomorrow. And it looks like Amos is pretty hungry. Why don't we see if he has some fruits and vegetables on him? Yep. We got some spinach. We got some bell peppers. Alright, and then let's go ahead and get Amos into the shower. And see what's going on with Judy. Okay, Judy is fine. She's just hungry and needs to take a shower. So we have some produce. She has mushrooms. And let's just eat some mushrooms. Alright, and after she eats her mushrooms, we're going to have her come and take a shower. Now, at this point, Lynn has a romantic relationship between both Frederick and Amos. So I have no idea who's sending this message. But it says, I was thinking, how do you like an idea of us sleeping together? And the way I'm feeling right now, is this a proposition? Because I'm all in. Let's do it, girl. No one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? Says Roderick. And we'll always say, people like you. Look around. Responsibility increases. And although I cannot tell you all how I know that it is Frederick that Lynn is sleeping with, trust me, it is Frederick that Lynn is sleeping with. Anyway, let's get into these guys' conversation. Dad, it went great taking the dog. The dog got its treatment. Everybody was happy. Nobody got hurt. I think you should trust Tabitha and I more often. I don't know. Just a thought. I hear you, son. I'll keep that in mind. I'm very proud of you and Tabitha. Not that I was eavesdropping. Just happened to walk in, actually, but, thanks. Did you happen to see how upset Amos looked when he walked past us? I feel so bad. Aw, does he feel bad? Who gives a damn, honestly? I guess Frederick said what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I tell you what, I'll have a talk with him. Thank you. That makes me feel a whole lot better. And Slicksters, I come upstairs only to find your nearest stink repo man just waiting to take possession of something that does not belong to him. Let's just let him inside, because as you know, you can't save the game. You can't do anything without letting in your repo man so he can take possession. It says Frederick just became good friends with Lynn. I bet he did after he got some of that twangy twang. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and unlock the door for the repo man and just let him do what he do. So I found somewhere in my crazy options an option for me to bribe the repo person to leave for $200. I'm going to go out there and see how it works for me. We're going to get Frederick to do it. He looks like a good con artist. But that's $200. And then we will only be left with $34. But we're going to see how it works for us. Let's see, will he accept or deny our request for him to leave? We are going through a zombie apocalypse, and my people barely have enough, man. Just let us keep what we got. What if I offer you $200? Will that work? What? I don't know about that, man. Nice try, dude, but I'm here to take what is supposed to be given. Frederick tried to buy off the repo person, but when a sim is that deep in debt, it's hard to buy off anyone. Maybe next time he should try bribing the bank with a small payment on his loans. They got a lot of jokes, don't they? Just get with what you gotta get with, man. Y'all already know they be taking stuff way further in value and what the daggone rent is even worth. No, that is not what we need right now. Princess is running away. She will make her way home eventually, but posting an alert via computer or phone can help find her sooner. Is she crazy? What worse can happen today? Like, seriously. Repo man, then my dog's running away in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. I can't win for losing. I can't damn it win for losing. We opened the gate one time just to let the repo man in, and this is what happens. This is what happens when you do the right thing. Should have shot the repo man. That's what I should have did. I so hope he doesn't think he's hurting us by taking that trash plant. We've been wanting that away from us for the longest and couldn't get rid of it. Thank you, sir. You did a good deed. High school would like for us to know about the scholarships that's offered. Right now, we're just trying to survive the apocalypse, so we'll figure it out. Alright, Slicksters, and before we even look too deeply into all that the repo man took from us, it looks like yet another person has fallen to this apocalypse. Miss Rose Townsend. Yet another one goes down. If y'all know like I know from this series, y'all wouldn't be just hanging around chatting while there's a whole zombie walking around. And what did I say? I wouldn't have done it. Y'all was sitting around talking like it's a family greeting or something. Like you don't know what the hell's going on. And all she wanted was a fun day at the park with her friends. Now look what you got. And poor guy, he looks so concerned for her. And now that you've caused all this damage, now you want to walk away from her. And y'all still, you know what? At this point, I don't feel bad for these people because they're still hanging out with the zombie. She got so stressed out about being bit, she had to get a glass of wine. And they keep hanging out with this woman. She's gonna bite y'all. And yet another one. She tried, he fought her. Never mind, just looking off in the corner, she tried to bite him, and she did. But he fought her off of him, but she still bit him at the end of the day. Looks like she's done biting y'all. Because even she knows y'all don't got the common sense to get away from her. And she already bit her, and she is biting her again. Looks like you needed a lot more than that drink, girl. A whole lot. She the only one with common sense. Y'all see her running away? She the only one. I want to go back to the house and see what the repo man took from us. But, y'all, this just keeps getting better and better. Whoa, and then he goes out. The outside is popping right now. I think we got a lot of outside footage today, y'all. At this point, it's really just a domino effect because can y'all see her thinking about her? Like, anybody sitting down right now is going to get bitten. At least she keeping it classy looking, though. Oh, poor fella. He done passed out. He about to change. And there we have it. Another bite going on. Wow, and she's still just eating him. Whoa, you are ruthless, chick. She's ruthless. She will bite you and still come back for more. Wow. And there he goes. Zombified. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but we have an overflow of zombies going on right now. Poor fella. He didn't even stand a chance. Okay, y'all. I'm done looking at the outside ruthless. It just seems like an overflow in zombies, like I had said earlier, and I'm ready to see what the repo man took from us. Okay, so it seems like everybody's okay, but I'm down here looking for differences in what they ended up taking. The repo man, I mean. So, I don't see nothing different about this room. They were so eager to come downstairs, but I don't see anything that they took from downstairs. Let me look upstairs. Okay, so when I come upstairs, it looks like they took some fruit packets. They might have took some fruit packets downstairs too, maybe. No, they took our floral arrangement table. Man. At least we still got our painting stools, so we can still paint and sell paintings as money. We definitely have to figure some things out. Alright, and Tabitha's hungry. We're going to go ahead and get her some fruits and vegetables. No! Oh my gosh, the gate must have been open. And now Tabitha's decided she's going to go and kill zombies. Yo! And somebody else just became a zombie. I'm gonna lose people! No! Frederick was bitten! What the hell is going on? I gotta pause because of how many questions I have right now. How did you get out here is one question. That's 3 of my people I'm counting right now. Tabitha's out there. Frederick, I think, has already been bitten, even though I didn't see him get bit. And Lord knows Lynn, I don't know what she has on her mind because she doesn't have a gun. Okay, so it looks like Lynn has the right idea in her head. She's gonna go home. Yes, let's just go home. Tabitha and Frederick might have just offed themselves with this whole deciding to leave thing. I don't know where they got that idea in their head because that was not my orders. So it looks like downstairs is Amos, Judy, and Roger. Everybody else is out. Everybody else is possibly sabotaged. Like, I don't know what to say because I definitely wasn't expecting this. So let's go ahead and get Lynn to come back in the gate. No, we can see Frederick has already changed. I didn't see him get bit. Y'all, we are losing people left and right. It's not even funny anymore. This is the 2nd episode back to back that we have lost somebody else. Whoa. I'm really hurt by this. Damn it, Frederick. We knew that you were not the toughest. I mean, that was given. That was given in the things you did and the things you said. But we never thought that this would be the way that you depart from us. Tabitha is just a teenager. She's gonna need you in life. I'm sorry to say it, Frederick. But your time with us is done. We're going to go ahead and make sure that before he departs from us, just like we had done Cham, we're going to take the resources that he has in his inventory that could be resourceful to us, and we're going to put it into our inventories. All right, now all of his resources are back to us who are safe. And let's see how the rest of this plays out. It looks like Tabitha is noticing that she's outnumbered and is running back to safety. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and have Roger call the dog back home before the dog gets bitten. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to lock this door for everyone who's already safe downstairs. And just like prior when Lynn ran into the gate, I'm about to get her to run into the gate. Alright, and now that we've taken protocol, let's go ahead and get home. No, Tabitha has to stop because she's pissing herself. Damn. Tabitha, this is not the time, babe. So not the time. Alright, brush it off and let's get in that gate. And y'all, this game is rigging because obviously he was turned and now he's back to normal with a bite and is in the turning process. Whatever the case is, Frederick has to go. Alright, y'all, they're running in. They're trying their best to make it so we can go ahead and lock that gate and make for certain this time that they made it. And you know what, y'all? They chose to go out the gate again. Like, there's no saving y'all for real. And I saw earlier, Tamala was saying choose a zombie to shoot, and she was actually choosing the dog. So I don't trust that dog. I don't know what's up with it right now. Alright, they're finally both back in where they should be. And now that they're in, I'm going to make sure that the door is locked for everyone. Alright, so we now know what we have to do, not want to do. I'm going to go ahead in town and we're going to move Frederick into the same house we moved Cham in. Remember, your undead household, your undead house. So that's what we're going to go do right now. Alright, y'all, so just as we had before, we're going to move Frederick into the same household that we moved Cham into. And I don't know why the game is like somewhat glitching, but they're both definitely bitten. And we definitely saw the evidence in that in the game. So let's go ahead and save this. Alright, now that we got that done, I'll go ahead and head back to the game. See you there, Slicksters. Okay, Slicksters, we are finally back home. And as we can see, everything's settled down quite a bit. Everyone seems happy, but let's be truthful. Tabitha is not happy at all. She's really good at hiding feelings, actually. Now, what we were doing earlier, prior, was checking inventories to see if there's anything to sell. I had already checked Tabitha's, so I'm not going to check it again. I'm going to go ahead and check Roger's inventory to see if he has anything that I could sell. Okay, if we're looking over in Roger's inventory, fruits, vegetables, ammo, scraps. I think we can sell this. Yes, it's a horse sculpture and we can sell it for $10. Let's go ahead. Do you want to sell this item? Yes, please. Okay, and then I see an electricity experiment. We're gonna sell that too. Oh wow, we can get $100 for it. Alright, and that's all that we can sell from Roger. Let's see what Amos has. Okay, going into Amos's inventory. Nothing really. Some zombie gear, gravestones, and vegetables. Alright, let's see what Judy got. Okay, Judy has 2 emergency radios. We don't need those. The apocalypse has already started for us, so we can sell these. And we can get $400 for them. Okay. And right here is masks for when, you know, the apocalypse starts, if you're there, so that you won't die. But of course, I'm gonna go ahead and sell those because, like I said, our apocalypse has already started. Whoa! I can get $1,600 from that, y'all. We should have known Judy had some good stuff. Wow, and that takes us to $2,084. And we're not even done yet. Okay, we got some upgrade parts. Let's sell those. And that's all we're willing to sell. Let's see what Lynn has. Lynn just has a book and some vegetables. If we look over in the corner, y'all, we can see Judy and Lynn talking. Let's go ahead and see what they're chatting about. I gotta tell you something, Judy. Yesterday when we was out, Frederick got bitten. That's why he's not here. And I can't lie, just like Cham, I feel like my heart's a little broken again. I told that guy to stop being so understanding. I guess it caused the death of him. What's the talk about? Why when I come over you guys get quiet? Oh, we weren't talking about anything. We were just looking back there behind you at that zombie. She's a pretty ugly one. Yeah, it's a pretty ugly one. They're all pretty ugly. They're taking over the world, killing everybody that means something to us. But who gives a damn? I don't give a damn. I choose to ignore death in this life. You're right, kid. You keep up with that spirit, won't nothing get you down. Keep a heart as rock as stone. Trust me, I've had one that way for a while now. Alright, and we can still see them chatting. Why don't we go downstairs and see what they got going on down there? And when we come down, we can see the two of them talking. Let's get a little closer. Dad, we're really going to have to come around and help out with Tabitha. She's going to have a hard time after losing her dad. She acts all tough like she doesn't care about anything. But I've been the one closest to her. And I can tell you, this is going to hurt her. Poor Frederick. Ugh, I'd do anything to bring him back for her. Son, you know I'll be there for Tabitha. But as far as Frederick goes, everything happens for a reason. And I hate to sound cold, but there's only room for one man who thinks he's the alpha. And trust me, son, that will always be me. Whoa. Looks like Amos is having like a little ego streak there. Super ego streak. And it doesn't look like Roger liked anything that he said. Now, y'all, just looking around the place, there's definitely a few things that we need to take care of. But over in the corner, it's letting us know that the bills are here. And they're only $636. That's nothing, really. It's really nothing. So we're going to make sure we leave enough for those bills. But I want to do a little bit of redecorating. I need to get some hobbies here that not only can build skill, but we also need some hobbies that can get us money. All we have is painting. We need crafts. We need something that we can sell and be able to rely on as a steady base income. So I'm going to play some jams and hopefully y'all like this ride along with me while I do some decorating.
Let's go on the beat, better bring that church, I sit into it, yo. I just she ain't better, but never get into it, yo. And I said I just gotta fall, get into it, yo. Pop out with a troll, get into it, yo. If you go to church.
Now, it wasn't a lot to buy that I could use as a skill and still sell stuff that we didn't already have. But there is a mixology bar where we can practice making drinks, and those drinks we can sell them from there. So that could be a plus, just practicing making drinks and then selling them. Or it could be a negative with a whole bunch of Sims walking around drunk. Time will tell. And y'all know it directs me when someone is getting hurt. Look at this. I don't know what's going on, but somebody is getting bit. No. And is that a new zombie? Poor fella. It is zombie nation at this point. Yup, it's a new zombie. Her name is Zuri Kim. Poor Zuri. You look like you were kind of cute when you were living. Sorry, before I got interrupted, I was in the middle of explaining to y'all what I got. But like I was explaining, it was more so of activity things to do than projects that could get us money because we already have those, other than mixology. Other than that, I got a boxing bag to get our athletic skill up so we can fight those zombies off. And last but not least, I bought us a tub. That way, little princess does not have to be miserable anymore. She can finally get her a bath, okay, y'all? The dog stinks and smells like ass. And I need to pick one lucky contestant whom can step outside of the gate for me and pay the house bill. And Tabitha, since you already up here, it looks like it'll be you. Even though we just lost your dad. But you're the only one up here, so let's go for it. And plus, Tabitha has a gun on her, so I'm not really worried about her safety that much. Okay, we got Tabitha hurrying up and paying the bills. That's right. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Because some idiot is going to want to come out right after you. Why? Not even the slightest idea. But they're going to want to do it. Watch. And we are back in the gate. Mission accomplished. Let's go ahead and lock her up. Okay, and let's lock it for everyone. Alright, so now that we're in, earlier Judy was doing this painting. We're going to go ahead and let Tabitha sell it, and that could get us $154 more. And if we look in the corner, just that quick, we spent all that money, and we only have $383. So we need to get on it. Work, 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 work. Come on, sell it up. Get us some money. Ka-ching! And as y'all can see, everybody headed downstairs. And once we get down here, it looks like Tabitha and Roger are talking a little bit. I'm a little curious. I must admit, it's kind of good seeing you up and happy. I wasn't expecting that, after losing your dad and all. I'm pretty happy to see you, upbeat. Yeah, you know me, I'm pretty upbeat. Nothing really gets me down. So what about that new equipment upstairs? Why don't we go check it out? Looks to me like Tabitha doesn't want to address her real problems. And until she gets ready, who can really make her? Anyway, why don't we go upstairs, just like Tabitha was saying, and get into the new activities that's upstairs. I don't want to lose focus on the fact that the goal is to get one sim to level 10 in 5 different skills. So with that being said, I'm about to, get each and every one of them working on something that can build us up a bit. Now, since Judy's already upstairs with the dog, I'm going to get her to wash the dog. No, it's not a skill, but like we said, the dog smells like ass. So, it needs to be done, okay? It needs to be done. Okay, give Princess a quick and tepid bath. And while she's doing that, why don't we get Amos to come upstairs, work on the punching bag for us. We can get Tabitha upstairs, working on some artwork. Actually, no, we can't because we can't afford it. Okay, however, we could get Tabitha upstairs to practice making some drinks. I mean, she's pretty young, but adulthood's right around the corner for her. Not to mention, we could sell drinks after making them for our own income. Alright, let's see what else we got to do. Why don't we get Judy downstairs on the woodworking table? And y'all know I just love when I find these side conversations. And right now, I think I see Roger and Lynn talking. So, y'all know I'm about to be nosy. Lynn, don't worry when I say this, but I've noticed that bump in your stomach. Is there a chance that you're pregnant and that's my dad's? Please, there's no bump in my stomach. I mean, I may have gained a little bit of weight. And if I am pregnant, I'm not sure whether it's your father or if it's Frederick. So do me the favor of just not saying anything. Please. Okay, but maybe you should be a little more careful next time. Yeah, thanks for the advice. Looks like that conversation didn't end in roses and riches. It looked like Judy completely ignored me when I told her to wash the dog. It's okay. Roger's home. It's his dog anyway. We're going to go ahead and get Roger to give the dog a bath. And it looks like at this point, y'all, I'm grabbing every conversation that there is to grab. And y'all know I'm going to be nosy. So let's get into it. I just wanted to tell you, I heard about your dad. And if there's anything that you might need from me, just let me know. I mean, I'm not good at this nice thing, I'll be there if you need me. So, just let me know. Look, I know you weren't that fond of my dad, and you faking it doesn't make it easier for neither me nor you. So, please, can we just cut this conversation short? Yeah, I agree, kid. Wow, that was pretty short, sweet, and to the point. Slicksters, thank you so much for joining me for the 4th episode of UNDEAD. And if you are curious as to who Lynn's baby daddy is, if any baby at all, please join us on the 5th episode. And until we see you for the deadly adventures next time, Slicksters.